guys, it's Lily, and today I wanted to show you the setup of my personal planner, which is a Paperchase organizer. I'm really excited about this because I've been kind of working on it, well, really only since the end of June. So this is kind of like my one of my One Book July projects from my 3-book July. One of the elements of my 3-book July. So I'm really happy with how it's looking now, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you. So it's got a magnetic snap, which I quite like, and it has this nice pattern. It's the same one as I have in A5. I did a review of that a while ago. And I've just got this planner charm on it, which is it's like a sort of it's a Hebrew mystical, like a prayer, I guess. So when you open it, you have there are quite a few pockets, and I have a lot of stickers in this because I've really been getting into the whole sticker decorating thing of late. So I've got some matryoshkas, and then I have these stamp stickers that came in the most recent paper crafting studio kit, and then I have these just come from Ryman's, so they're just really cheap. You get them in like kind of big packs, and you can write on them. So I've been using these like kind of for tasks and things, because my policy in this and in my other planner, my A5, which I'll show you next week, has been to put everything on stickers and not write anything in the planner itself, which is a lot of fun. And then these I'm just using to mark off the months that have gone by in the yearly calendar. And then I've got some journaling cards from Happy Scrappy. This one says Happy Day, Chill Out, and I'm just keeping these in here. And then I've got all of my writable stickers are here in this pocket. So these are also from Happy Scrappy, and these are awesome. I love these. Dewdrops and some hearts, and then I've got some round writable stickers in different patterns. And these come from a shop called Lemon Cat Shop on Etsy, which is amazing. It has like all kinds of kawaii stickers. So I really like that shop. I'll link it down below. Okay, and then we get to the flyleaf and the dashboard. This was the dashboard that came with the Paperchase planner, so it says Paperchase, and I've just covered it with stickers. So if we sort of have a closer look, it's just like lots of happy, sort of like cheerful, cute stuff. And then we come to my first divider. So I took out all the Paperchase dividers, and I put in my own, which are basically just postcards and cards that I've got. I think they all come from Paperchase, and I've just cut them down if necessary. A lot of them were already the right shape. So first of all, I've just stuck this magic card on the back, and I've shown this before in my Hobonichi setup. It was in my Hobonichi before, but I thought it was more fitting in this because this is my personal planner, and the Hobonichi is for work. So this is the Orcish Librarian. And then this is, I think, my favorite postcard of all time. This is the Happy Elephant Postman who's coming to deliver planner stuff, planner supplies and planners. So he has like this package of Happy Mail. And this is my planner section. So I mentioned in one of my previous One Book July videos that I'd taken this out of a planner that I had before that I was just using for planning stuff, and I realized that it made much more sense to put it in here and have it all together. So the Elephant Postman is coming, and the first thing that he's that's in this section is YouTube video ideas. So this is the one that I did last week, and then this is this week's, and then next week's video, and then a few more that I had to cover up so that I don't reveal all of my secrets at once. And then the next tab, well, the next page is planner stuff that I've ordered. And so this is just all of the stuff that I've ordered since I moved into this. Yeah, the list is growing already. And so I just put that says planner stuff ordered, and then this is what it is, when it was ordered, when it was dispatched, and when it arrived. And these are those stickers that I just showed you from Ryman. Then I've got some video notes for upcoming videos, and some blank pages. And this comes from Paperchase. I really like this. This is like, it looks kind of like, it has like a flag pattern at the top, and it's kind of a cream color. It's nice paper. And then the next tab, this is another postcard, is finances. I started a finance section because a friend came over a while ago, and we were talking about, I think, when payday was, and because we both work at the same place, and I got the date wrong, and she thought it was hilarious how with all of my planners and planning and planner addiction that I don't actually note down any financial stuff or know when payday is. So I thought I should really fix that, and I started, because I just hate stuff like that, so it's never really been something that I wanted to do. So I've just started off by keeping a list of my credit card bill. So when it comes in, I'll just write it down in here, and that's all that's in here at the moment. And I'm just keeping one page in here because that will last for quite a while, and I didn't want it to be too bulky. Then the next divider is notes, and this is just blank at the moment, so I've just got a few sheets in here. This is also from Paperchase. Then this is actually not from Paperchase. This was from a set of postcards that just came in a set of 26, one for every letter of the alphabet, that I got from Amazon. And this was C for calendar, so I just cut it down to fit in here, and this marks the beginning of the calendar. So you'll see that because my dividers are postcards, I don't have tabs, and that's actually working fine. At first I thought it might be a problem not having tabs, but it's okay because I know what each one is. And I actually tried sticking tabs on these, and I didn't like how it looked. So it might have been the tabs. They were kind of sort of plastic stick-on tabs. It might be if I had some smaller, cuter tabs that I would like them, but it's not a problem, so I'm leaving it like this for now. So this is the yearly calendar, 2015-2016, and then there's this planner, which it's just like a sort of vertical calendar, and I really like these. So I'm just noting kind of a few things in here, like when my Welsh coursework is due, and anniversaries and birthdays and stuff. And it's quite useful having this because I don't do this in my Hobonichi because that's my work planner. So it's nice being able to see at a glance those things, and I've just decorated it a little bit with washi tape and some stickers. Then the next one, this is, it's not really it's kind of a divider, but it doesn't stick out, and I don't actually need to find the beginning of this section. This is the beginning of the week on 2 pages, so I just put it in here because I like it. It's happy, and so I'll see it occasionally, and it does kind of serve as a divider, but it's not like I need to go to the beginning of this section, so I don't mind that it's a bit smaller. So this is where the week on 2 pages starts, and because this is just my, from my sort of personal stuff, it's stuff that's not work and that's not communal for the whole household. And so that kind of limits it. So there's actually not a huge amount of stuff in here. And it could be that as I keep using it, I'll end up putting more stuff in here. But for now, it's quite minimal, which I think is fine because it's just personal size and I'm more used to A5. So, it's not that big anyway. So yeah, I covered this first, this was the first page. It started on the 25th of June. And I actually started using it the week before, and I took one of the address pages and just started using that, and I, kind of ruled out the days, but I got rid of it because I didn't like it because it wasn't proper. So, and also when I first started using it, I was kind of used to my previous planning style, which hadn't involved really any stickers except occasionally for decoration. So I was just writing everything on the pages. And then somehow I got into the whole idea of putting things on stickers, and how that made it look so much prettier. And I started doing that. And so then I found it unsightly how it had this writing on the pages at the beginning. And so I covered this up with a sticky note and just stuck it down with washi tape. And that way I could keep this first page, because otherwise I was thinking of getting rid of it, and I didn't want to get rid of it because it's this is where it started. So now I've sort of got the record of it, but it's been beautified. So yeah, I'm just writing things down like water tracking, order Leuchtturm pen loops, fun stuff. Um, my friend came to visit. That was actually work as well, because we're working on a book together. But I put it in here because it was kind of, sort of both fun and work. And then I'm putting in things like when I get paid. So this is how the payday conversation came up, because I thought that it was Friday, but actually it wasn't. So I put this payday sticker in here, but it turned out to be wrong, and I was very upset because I thought I'll start a plan of putting money in savings. So I put that in here to put some money in savings after payday, which I'm extremely proud of, and I think it's all thanks to having this planner, because that's something I've never done before, systematically or at all in recent years. And then I put videos, YouTube videos, so like that was my One Book July video. Then this is the first full week. So yeah, I don't have much of a decoration strategy. My sort of theme is just colorful and like just putting on anything that I feel like. So that might change sort of the further I go with it, but for now, there's really not much logic to it. So this was when payday actually was. So I've got another sticker for putting money in. Water tracking. I went to a conference there, so I just put on this Let's Go sticker. Things like breakfast, taking Tails and Panda out, which often goes in the home planner that I'll show you next week, but because that's like a kind of joint thing. But this was because for some reason I was on my own, or it was agreed that I would do it, so I put it in here. Then I had a sticky note that I like stuck down. And yeah, there's not too much stuff in here. I had to phone the post office about an Etsy order that had gone astray, and thankfully turned up. Yay! It was Cake Dories, so I'm happy about that. Another One Book July video. There's really not a huge amount in here, so I was kind of starting to worry that maybe, it was a bit redundant having this, but I like it, and it does kind of make sense. I was discussing this with James today, and I was saying, like, is this going against the spirit of One Book July, or, is it just stupid having this planner when there's really not a huge amount that goes in it? Maybe I should put everything into the home planner. And he said, no, it's nice having a personal planner, because the home planner is for home stuff. So if it started to be like, personal stuff, my like YouTube videos and things, and home stuff, it would be kind of like a weird amalgamation. And also then I would not get to have this extra planner, and this is fun because I don't have any other personal size planners, so it's kind of like nice not just having A5s. Anyway, so for now I think I'll stick with it, but yeah, I don't know, it kind of troubles me how like it's not overused. It's not like this is all packed, but I don't know, maybe it doesn't have to be. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it. So it's more like just kind of, things that don't go anywhere else. So this was my Welsh class. Walking Tails and Panda, water, remember to eat mangoes in the fridge, because that's the sort of thing that I forget, like if I have to leave early. And then this, okay, quite a lot of thought has gone into this, and I'm not sure if it's going to stay like this, but this is how it is at the moment. So this is a Filofax removable flyleaf, and it's got a Leuchtturm pen loop on it. And this is a pen that came in one of my subscription boxes. So it just fits perfectly in here, and it's quite nice having this because you see, when this is closed, I can just flip right to it. So this is really convenient because it's kind of, I like this better than a ruler. For a while I had a Filofax ruler in here, and then I moved it. It's later. It's coming up. You'll see it in a minute. But I find this more convenient because when I open it, somehow I find it more convenient to flip like this from the side rather than going to the top and looking there and flipping like that. So I don't know why. It seems somehow easier to me. So I like having it like this. So that's that. And then you can also see most of the spread, except that the pen loop is covering up a bit of it. But as you've seen, like, it's not like I have hugely, important stuff that I can't afford to miss in here. So it's fine. And I, usually I just cover up the other side of the week that's not, the kind of the current side, so it doesn't matter. So this is this was today. Um, so really, yeah, not a huge amount going on. It seems that I have no personal life. Haha. All I do is record videos and drink water, and occasionally put money in my savings account. So yeah, I've got this scheduled for tomorrow, this personal planner video, but actually I ended up doing it tonight. So yay. And then I started decorating next week a little bit. So I've just put some of these like random stickers on in places, so I'm leaving enough room for putting in functional stickers. But I kind of like I just I like decorating ahead, so I don't really have a sort of routine, like set time for planning or anything. I just kind of add things in bit by bit. So I've decorated for the next few weeks, and I've put in a few things. So like here, there are a couple of things happening on this day. I'm starting my second Welsh assignment of this term to buy a birthday present for my mum, and we're going to see Richard III in Mandarin, which I'm really excited about. And then I have my Welsh class. Yeah. Oh, and then here I'm going to dinner with a couple of friends from work, because one of them is moving away from London. So that's all I have in it in terms of planning. But then I've still decorated for a few more weeks. And here I was sort of overzealous with this washi. Well, it's a combination of washi, and this is these are actually stickers that came in the Happy Scrappy kit, but they're like sort of washi shaped stickers, and they covered up the days. So I just used some of those little stickers from Romans to write the days back in where they covered up. So just washied like kind of for the next few weeks. And here I'm quite pleased with myself, because I finally actually started to sort of coordinate both pages and tried to get the washi at the top as well to like kind of match the color scheme. So I thought I'd do that for a while. Maybe I'll just, this is as far as I've got with the washi. So I thought next time I do it, I'll like kind of try to get the same colors over both sides so that the whole weekly spread looks the same. I didn't want to go too far in advance. I've already kind of done up until the end of August, because I think that my style will probably change, and then I'll be annoyed that I'd already put washi down over all of these pages when I'd actually now like to do something different. So I tried to sort of resist going too far. And I've just got until the end of the year here. There's actually a whole other year. All of 2016 came with this planner, but I put it in a spare binder because it was too bulky, and I don't need it to go that far in advance. Okay, so my next divider this is just a fox. This is another Paperchase. This was a birthday card that I just cut down. And this is where I've got my like kind of gratitude and vision book, which was a separate book, but in honor of One Book July, this is another improvement that I've made since last week. I took it out of that and put it in this because I thought that was really fitting. And this, by the way, these inserts are also from Paperchase. And I went to Paperchase yesterday, and they are having a sale on, and they had all of these old designs of organizers, and sadly I didn't like any of them because they were all just like stupendously cheap, except for this one. There was this one like purple one. It was just plain. It looked kind of like a Filofax, just like a plain purple one, and it was personal size, and it was £4.50 instead of like £16. So I was like, oh my god, I have to get this, even though I don't have a use for it. It doesn't matter. And as it turned out, I do have a use for it because it's storing all of my spare personalized inserts. So yay. So I took these out. It was $14.15, which is why it was so cheap, but it still had like half of 2015 to go. So I took out these inserts and put them in here, and I'm going to use them for gratitude and vision book. So that's the rest of that. And then here I have a top-loading envelope. This is from Filofax. I just bought it on Amazon. And I've got 2 different types of sticky notes, both from subscription boxes. And I love these. They say, composure creates time to the full, which I first just thought it sounded really funny, and I liked it because it was funny, but then I was thinking about it, and I thought, actually, I don't know if this is what they meant it to mean, but what I take it to mean is composure, i.e. like organization, creates time to the full, as in like if you're organized, then you will have more time. So I like that. And I keep these in here because I use them for, let's just go back to here. I use them for writing in things that are kind of like that shape. So like personal planner video, you know, things that sort of are a bit longer than what you could write on one of these stickers. I put them on here and then I stick them on with a sticker. So I really like using these sticky notes for that. So yeah, I've just got these two different designs in here. And this has got another pen loop on, another Leuchtturm pen loop that I stuck on. I was a bit sort of overly zealous about the pen loops. So there's nothing in this at the moment. For a while I had 3 pens, but I don't actually need 3 pens in here. And the Leuchtturm ones, I don't know, tell me if you've had a different experience, but I can't get like kind of the bigger pens to fit in them. So I have these gold and silver pens, like 1 gold and 1 silver uniball pens, and I wanted to put one of them in here because I thought it would be cool to be able to write stuff in gold, but I can't get it to fit in here. And I also have this friction pen in the other pen loop, the one that comes with it, and I can't get it to fit in here either. So yeah, I don't know. So this is just empty at the moment. And then I just have, oh yeah, and there's a Matryoshka sticker on here, because why not? And this is from that same set of alphabet cards. So I just punched it and put it in here as a kind of, it doesn't really need to be here, it's just an extra bit of decoration at the back. And then in the back pocket, I have a whole bunch more stickers. These are all just stickers that fit in here and are not writable. So I put all the writable stickers in the front, and these are all like either plastic or ones that where there's no space to write on them. And then I just put a few sticky notes in here and stuck them down with some matryoshkas, if you can see that. Because I don't use this type of sticky note a lot in here really. So far I've only used them to cover up the writing from that first week, but it's just nice having them here. And then the pen, which you've seen, and that's it. So that is my personal planner, and I'm really happy with this. The only problem, like I said, is that I kind of feel like I'm not putting a huge amount of stuff in the actual planning pages, but overall I think it's really useful because it's got the YouTube stuff, it's got like the gratitude and vision book, and it does have some planning in it, because I think that this is sort of the most sensible place to put all of those things. And I'm not sure, like maybe I've got so into the whole idea of One Book July of just like streamlining that now I'm thinking like maybe I could streamline even more, maybe I don't need this. So I don't know, I'll keep thinking about it, but I really like having it. And I think that everything that's in here is kind of, like, it makes sense for it to be in here. But I'll talk about that a bit more next week when I show you my A5 foam binder. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!